the deity, as the scripture, as the Nijavatara, incarnation in the human body, our Guru. So whenever Sanatana Hindu Dharma, Hinduism, and Hindu civilizations are under threat of destruction, Paramashiva, the primordial Hindu divinity, has assumed the body again and again in the form of enlightened masters known as incarnations or avatars to protect and revive it. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, is this millennia's incarnation of Paramashiva. The Hindu Guru Parampara lineage of gurus, in which in Hinduism, which includes all Hindu gurus, Jagat Gurus, a guru of the Sampradaya or the sect of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasannidhanams, Acharya Mahamandaleshwars, etc., from two Hindu ecclesiastical structures. The first one is the Dashmani Akhada monastic order, Akhada Parishad, and the next one is the ancient Hindu monastic orders organized as Mats, Adinams, and Sarvagnapitas. Each Hindu sampradayas retains its authenticity and diversity synergetically on the common substratum of respect for all life, exploring and expressing one's ultimate potential and divinity. Each Hindu sampradaya as a unique civilizational entity pursues the common goal of all practicing indigenous Hindus, that is moksha, meaning liberation or enlightenment. Such international customary laws have existed, in Hinduism amongst Hindu kingdoms since the time of Vaivashvata Manu, 11,200 BCE. These humanitarian and international customary Hindu laws were revived again and again from time to time. One of the recent ones was in 321 BC, after Alexander of Greece had died soon after invading the Indian subcontinent and on his way back to Greece. Acharya Vishnugupta, as Rajaguru, guided the king, his disciple Chandragupta, who was originally at the age of 10 before he was trained by Chanakya and reversed the political invasions of Alexander. The Akhadas are the apex bodies of Hinduism. These bodies constitute a loosely knit federal structure that has existed for thousands of years and was revived by Adi Shankara to give stability to Hinduism. there were 13 akhadas, in the Akhada Parishad, and the akhadas were formed by the Dashnami sannyasis. In the modern day, if you see, the role of akhadas is to provide religious, spiritual, and humanitarian services, and mainly to organize the largest congregation in the world, the Kumbh Mela, as we've all seen, many of us have experienced. So, just as how in the modern day the role of sovereign military which it has a permanent observer status at the United Nations General Assembly since 1994. This one, Acharya Mahamandaleshwars are the greatest teachers, senior most religious kings of the spiritual sovereign order of Akhadas. The Acharya Mahamandaleshwars is the supreme guru of the entire order. The office of the Acharya Mahamandaleshwar is the permanent and irrevocable. His appointment is like that of a pope. The Mahamandaleshwars and the Acharya Mahamandaleshwars engage, in public discourses and guide all their Hindu subjects and disciples. So on 12th February 2013, the SPH Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam was appointed as a successor Acharya Mahamandaleshwar of Mahanirvani Akhada. By the Atal Akhada Pitadishwar Acharya Mahandaleshwar Swami Sukhdevanandji as his successor, and the successor of Acharya Mahamandaleshwar. Thereafter, on 11th, 12th, 13th, on January 2015, head of more than 1,000 Hindu samsthanas, ruling seats, kingdoms, sampradayas, and temples congregated in the Kailasa Parama Paragata Adipita, Sarvagnapita, Dhyanapita, Mutt, Bengaluru, South India, from all over the world to perform a grand fire ritual, the Atiruddra Mahayaga, and to declare his divine holiness as Bhagavan, an incarnation of Paramashiva.
What we would like to summarize and share with all the viewers here is Hinduism is a pantheon of religions. Several hundred thousands of sampradayas evolved from the source scriptures of Hinduism, which is Vedas and Agamas. And all these sampradayas had coexisted so beautifully without any conflicts, empowering each and every sampradaya. Now, you may wonder, how was it even possible for coexistence of 100,000 sampradayas? Because all of it is governed by the source scriptures of Hinduism, which is Vedas and Agamas. And the enlightened masters and incarnations, they serve as the constitutional authority and the religious authority to uphold the entire Hindu civilization if it is completely aligned and running as per the Vedas and Agmas. What today we are going to say is the Tiruvannamalai Adina. The entire Tiruvannamalai, which is a temple town, the Arunachala Savannapeetham, is governed by the enlightened masters and incarnation. And as per Paramashiva's promise to the humanity, he incarnates again and again in the form of enlightened masters and incarnation to hold the entire civilization to run as per the Vedas and Agamas and empower the entire civilization into the science of living enlightenment. So this is how the entire 100,000 sampradayas that evolved out of Hinduism coexisted beautifully because it is all towards one goal, which is science of living enlightenment. The path is different. The primordial divinity could be different, but the ultimate goal of each of the sampradaya is only to advance the living enlightenment and how we can empower the science of living enlightenment in all the people. It is not discriminative. It is about empowering each and every person from wherever they are into the science of living enlightenment. And most importantly, it is eternal. So in today's world, there is a time span for each and everything. Whatever we want in life, there is always this time span. If you are promoted, or if you are working in a company, or if you are doing a business, or if you are buying a house, everything has got a time span. It has got a limit. That is how the current modern society is governed. But in Paramashiva's quote, in Paramashiva's run civilization, it is all eternity. Wherever you are, wherever you have left in the past birth, you presume from there, right? We always feel that, okay, why some people are so blessed and why we are not. It is all governed by the principle of Nithyatva, and the whole ecosystem is only empowered into the science of living enlightenment. And one of the most important components which we would like to share with all the viewers today is the authority which the Guru Parampara held in upholding these values in the ecosystem. We always feel that gurus in today's modern society, because of the ideological persecution that we have encountered over years and years, today some of the Hindus may even not want to share the fact that they are actually following a guru, because the gurus hold the backbone of the Hinduism, which is what the anti-Hindu elements have severely attacked. In fact, every single Hindu guru is attacked today. But in contrary, when Sanatana Hindu Dharma existed in 56 nations, gurus held constitutional apex authority. And they are the ones who actually govern the entire kingdom. And the kings, the so-called rulers, were the executive authorities of the guidance and direction given by the constitutional authority called Rajagurus. So Rajagurus existed as the most powerful person in the entire kingdom, where he directs, where he ensures if the kingdom is run as per the sampradaya, if the kingdom is run as per the guidelines outed in the source scripture. So they ensure that everything is running as per the constitution. When they ensure that it is running as per the constitution, then naturally it is all about empowering the entire humanity with the science of living enlightenment. The kings and the rulers, they become the executive authorities. So this is how the entire civilization was upheld, in which the coexistence and the goal of all the civilization is towards the living enlightenment. And everybody protected the source scriptures. Everybody upheld the integrity of each other to ensure that the source scripture is the reference document that they would always go to. So this is how the gurus, the Rajagurus, upheld a very important position in the society, in the ecosystem those days. Now, because of the ideological persecution, almost every single Hindu guru is targeted, and that is why we are seeing there is such a decline in upholding the dharma in today's world, because the people who are appointed, who are ordained to maintain the integrity of the system is the targets of persecution today. And today, Swamiji is the Guru Mahasannidhanam of 21 Hindu kingdoms. Every time Swamiji assumes the responsibility as the Guru Mahasannidhanam of those kingdoms, the entire values, the entire scriptures, the entire religious denominations, everything associated to that kingdom is getting revived. Every time somebody assumes the responsibility of being the Guru Mahasannidhanam of a kingdom, then it means that we are advancing, we are ensuring that the religion survives for next few hundred years. Then please imagine the immense responsibility that Swamiji has taken to be the Guru Mahasannidhanam of 21 Hindu kingdoms. And he's coronated by thousands of Hindu seers and pontiffs as the supreme pontiff